in the blues. 101.9 DAWG FM. Paul Reddick right there. Devil's Load, 9:10 on a Friday morning. Dylan Black is my name. It's a pleasure to have this guy on the airwaves with us this morning from the Royal Canadian Air Force, Don Ferguson. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Dylan. I'm fine.
It's so cool to talk to you now. You're one of the original members. We're talking early 1970s at this point?
That's right, yes.
Wow.
It's been a while. I had hair when we started. I don't, or I have a lot less anyway.
Well, how did this whole troop begin back in the day?
It was kind of an accident, as the best things are. We never planned to be a comedy troupe that would certainly be on the air this long. We actually started out before we were doing a radio on CBC. We did live theater stuff, and that's what we thought we'd end up doing, but just do live theater. And one thing led to another. We did radio for 24 years. Then we started TV at some point and did that for 16 years, and here we are. Still doing an annual New Year's special for CBC. So
yeah. Now, when you did hit the television, of course, you guys all of a sudden became these gigantic Canadian celebrities. And how did it feel just all of a sudden be on the radio for all those years, then television, then everybody knew who you were, they knew your face?
It does feel different. The one thing about radio is no matter how, at least our experience of it was no matter how popular we were, and we were like, I think, the highest rated show CBC had on radio, is that you could, when you left the house and walked down the street, you were anonymous like everybody else. But once your face is on television, all that goes away. You step outside the street, and there's always somebody who knows who you are. A stranger will stop and talk to you, or somebody you don't know will smile and wave at you. And at first, it's very unnerving. We were always lucky because the show was popular. People liked it, so they liked us. It wasn't like we were playing villains or we weren't politicians, where somebody might come up and give us a piece of their mind or something.
Okay.
So all a very positive experience for us.
And now, seeing as the show doesn't air, like you're saying, it's once a year at this point.
That's right, yes, the annual New Year's special.
Yeah, but people crave this. They look forward to it every year.
It's become an annual event for sure, yeah. Last year we hit our highest ratings ever for it, which I thought was amazing considering we've been doing it so long. But there's definitely an expectation that part of the New Year's ritual is sitting down in front of your TV at 8 o'clock on Saturday night and watching us.
And now maybe tell us a bit about the cast these days, because you've got some new faces in there.
Yes, we do. Well, we have the newest member of the cast is a guy named Arnold Pinnock, who joined us last year. We've known him for years. He's a very good actor, and we were looking to add somebody, and he was turned out to be an excellent choice. But before that, a few years ago, we added Alan Park, Craig Lozon, and Penelope Corrin, and they're all around 40 years old, so I consider them the young guys.
Yeah, okay.
But they brought a whole fresh new perspective, and we've got a lot of younger people doing the writing too, so that all helps.
Yeah. Now, don't forget that Luba Goy.
Luba, yes, Ottawa's own. She's still part of the show. Part of it. She and I are the only two originals left. But we again, like her, this is we both look forward to this annual event. It's become a bit of a family reunion too.
I bet.
When we did the series, we saw everybody every week, and now it's we see everybody maybe in November and December, and that's it. So
now, is Luba as happy off air as she is on? Or is she just a miserable person in real life? Because
no, I think she's not as miserable.
You can't be that happy and just fun all the time.
That happy and funny. What's amazing is I was looking at something not long ago. It was a show that she and I and Roger Rabbit did in the early 1970s, before we did Air Farce, and she was this quirky, goofy, silly, beautiful person then, and she's still just this amazing character. That essence of Luba continues to exist in a marvelous way. Yeah, she's great.
Okay, so Don, tell us about this New Year's Eve special happening on Monday night, I guess.
Yeah, it's Monday night, 8 o'clock on CBC, and what we do is, in our usual way, is we look back at events of the past year, maybe look a little bit forward too, but mostly over the past year, and we try to combine things. So like we have Craig Lozon plays Stephen Harper in our cast, and we have him playing Psy in doing the Gangnam Style video. Yeah. So that's hilarious. If you can imagine what Stephen Harper in that situation, that's what we're trying to do. And we try to get some comment in politics on there as well. We have Craig also plays Don Cherry, so we have him interviewing Rosie McLennan, the real Rosie McLennan, who won the gold medal in trampoline this year. She's on the show. We have Luba you mentioned Luba. She plays Pauline Marois, who's the new premier of Quebec.
Oh wow!
We do a little thing called a kids show called Separatist Street. And we have Yannick Bisson, who's the star of Murdoch Mysteries, which is an hour drama that's on CBC. He joins us for an investigation into robocalls.
Okay.
So we try to combine different events and different personalities, and we have great fun with it. We do a lot of it in front of a live audience, and some of it we call them farce films, and we shoot them separately, but always play them back for the live audience. So the laughter you hear on the show on Monday night is real people making real laughs, not canned,
Yeah, but I hear you're also playing a ghostly father of a very famous politician nowadays.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, we have again Craig Lozon, Mr. Everybody this year. He plays the Justin Trudeau, and then I play his late lamented father, Pierre, who comes along and gives him some advice on how to win the Liberal leadership and go on from there.
That's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to this special, as we are every year. AirFarce.com, your website, and Don Ferguson of the Royal Canadian Air Farce. You're a comedic legend, my friend.
As long as I make people laugh, I'm happy.
That's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to the New Year's Eve special happening this Monday night on CBC at 8 o'clock. And Don Ferguson, thank you so much for joining us here this morning, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Dylan.
The holidays, a time of